Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to look at the most magnificent thing a little bit closer. Our learning goal is I can compare and contrast the adventures and experiences of characters in a story. So what I'd like you to do is pause the video and grab a partner. Okay, did you get a buddy? Okay, so you can both do this together. First, I want you to remind each other, what does compare and contrast mean? Did you say that compare means to look at things that are the same and contrast means to look at things that are different? If you did, give yourselves a pat on the back. Okay, so we're going to look at the beginning of the story. So in the beginning of the story, the little girl, she has a plan. She's got materials and she's got her plan with her. Do you think she knows exactly what she wants to build? I think she does too. How would you describe her here? Tell your partner. I'd say she's a really hard worker. And here she is, she's still working hard. Do you think she's upset yet? No, I don't think so. I think that she's really working on her plan, right? But then things change a little bit. Can you pause and tell your partner how you think things changed for our character? Did you say that she got mad? She did. She got so mad. Look at these picture clues. This black squiggle up here, it shows her thoughts are angry. Here she is, she's slumped over. Capital M-A-D. And she explodes. She looks like she's pretty angry. And then she did the worst thing you could do. She said she's no good at this. And she said, I quit. Can you pause this video and talk to your partner and think if you can relate to the character? Maybe you had a really great idea, and then you got really frustrated and you quit. Go ahead and pause and see if you can make a connection to your character. All right, so now remember our learning goal was that I can compare and contrast adventures and experiences in a story. So we're going to look at the character in the beginning of the story and we're going to compare and contrast her to the character in the middle of the story. So let's think about the little girl in the beginning. Pause this video and talk to your partner about what she was like in the beginning. Okay, so let's look at some of the pictures to see if you agree with the pictures, if this is what you and your partner talked about. Did you talk about her having a plan? Yeah, she did. How about all her materials and her positive attitude? Here she is. She's a hard worker. And she wasn't giving up either. Sorry. All right, so let's look at our Venn diagram. Remember, a Venn diagram is two circles. The outside circles are what's different, and the inside, where they connect, is what is the same or what is similar. So we're going to look at her here. Remember in the beginning, she had a plan. She was excited to create her magnificent thing. And she was hardworking. But then things took a little bit of a turn, didn't they? Talk to your partner about how she was in the middle of the story. Go ahead and pause the video and talk about how our character changed. All right, let's think together. She got real mad, didn't she? Was she working hard anymore? Not really. She explodes. And worst of all, she gave up. So let's fill this in our Venn diagram. So she gave up on her plan. She was angry and disappointed. And she did not think she created a magnificent thing. So in the beginning, she was all excited. She had great plans. She had a magnificent thing in mind. She worked hard. And then she gave up. And she was angry and disappointed. And she didn't think anything she did was magnificent at all. She had a really bad attitude. Now, can you think of anything that was similar between her in the beginning and her in the middle? Go ahead and pause and talk to your partner. I think in the beginning, she had a lot of materials, right? And even though she was mad, did she still have a lot of materials? She did. And in the beginning, she wanted to make a magnificent thing, and In the middle, she still wanted to create a magnificent thing. She just didn't think anything was magnificent. But she still did want to make a magnificent thing. So that was some of the ways that we can compare. We can look at the beginning and the middle of her experiences and see how they're similar and how they're different. Now, at the end though, what happened? So this is a little reminder of something we've talked about this year. It's called the central message. Can you pause this video and talk to your partner about what the central message is? Okay, I know it's on the screen too, but this says the lesson the character learns and the lesson we as the reader learn too. So the central message is kind of like what the author wants us to learn from the character and also what the character learns through the story. So pause and talk to your partner and tell them, what do you think that the little girl learned by the end of the story? All right, so what I think she learned was that she learned while she did not see the magnificence in her creations, other people did. Have you ever heard of one person's trash is another person's treasure? Or beauty is in the eye of the beholder? So while she didn't think things were magnificent, other people found them very useful. She also learned that her creations were magnificent to different people, and she realized that she actually did create her most magnificent thing too. Sometimes when we're so angry, we don't see clearly, and she missed the fact that she really did make some special things. So our learning goal today was I can compare and contrast the adventures and experiences of characters in a story. And I think that our character really went on a roller coaster with her emotions and the experiences she had in the story. First, she was really excited and positive and hardworking. Then she gave up and she was angry. And then she realized she did create the most magnificent thing. So go ahead and continue on your list and have a good day.